AudioJungle.
Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to episode 3 of Believe It with B. So I'm so excited to have you guys back, and let me first off apologize for taking so long with this last vlog, but life has been completely crazy. So for those of y'all who keep up with your girl probably already know that I'm just recently returning from nearly a month-long trip over in Europe. My company had recently acquired another company, and so they asked me to go over to Europe to help out from an HR standpoint. And let me tell you, literally the best experience of my life. So in case you guys didn't see this distracting Eiffel Tower lighting up and chilling in the background, I did steal a trip to Paris while I was over there, hence the shirt and the Eiffel Tower in the back and these cute little keychains that I brought home. I know y'all, I'm so extra. Not only am I extra, I'm extra cheap, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because I don't want to drain the battery. But stay tuned, guys. This was literally one for the books. And as you guys know, I did go alone, and so it gave me some alone time. It was terrifying, by the way, but it gave me some real alone time to sit with my thoughts and think and laugh and cry, and really just learn more about myself. So for me, this was much more than a work trip. It was seriously a soul searching trip where I was able to truly find myself and think about a lot of the decisions that I've made, and the course which my life is going on. And so I come back and I want to give you all some of the things that I've learned while I was there. So if you guys have ever seen that movie Eat, Pray, Love with Julia Roberts, that's really what I compare this experience to a lot. So stay tuned. Got a lot to share with you guys. So happy to be back in my seat. I did recently move, so this is a whole new office that I re-put back together. So super excited to have you guys here. Stay tuned, grab a glass of wine, and let's get started. Okay, so as I told you guys while I was over there, I did a lot of eating. Most of you all who know me personally know that I am such a foodie, and I love to try different foods and experience different cultures. And the specific place that I was in Europe was in the Netherlands, in the city of Tilburg specifically. And so that really gave me the opportunity to experience the culture there, get to know a lot of great people. Shout out to Agnieszka Otten. She's our newest HR business partner to join our organization, and she is absolutely amazing, guys. I love her to death. I feel like I've known her all my life, and she's such a genuine person, and she was nice enough to take me around. She took me to Efteling. It's actually a mini Disneyland over in Tilburg, and so they had all the things that you can think of, and I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World or anything like that, so I was like a kid in a candy store there. She took me to High Wine, which is basically they give you different kinds of champagnes and white wine, red wine, different things to try with each of your meals that they bring. So that was an amazing experience as well. Shout out to Craig and Anita Saget for showing me such great hospitality while I was there. That's my site director, who works at my site out here, but he's actually over there for 6 months on a work assignment. So they made me feel right at home and made sure I had everything I needed. So thank you so much there. But jumping right into it, guys, the 3 things that I want to talk about today was kind of my survival kit that I acquired while I was there. And the first thing I learned is that if you have no one else in this world to rely on besides yourself, you may be on the right track. The second thing is, if your dreams and your journey don't scare the living daylights out of you, they're probably not big enough. And number 3, you are never too young or too old to change any aspect of your life. The only constant in this world is change, and we are responsible for that change. So this is our life. We have our right to live it, and we have our right to reach our full potential and have that success that we truly dream of. So let's take a deeper dive into that and see what those 3 things look like. Okay, so when I say that if you have no one else in this world to rely on but yourself, that you may be on the right track, what I mean is when your back is against the wall and you turn around and you look in the mirror and you realize that it's only you staring back at you, that you can't call someone for help, that you can't get somebody to bail you out of a hard situation, that you're forced to look your problems in the face and address them, that's when the true growth and change comes about. Being in Europe by myself, all I had was me, and it terrified the crap out of me in one regard, and in the other regard it empowered me so much. It made me remember that I'm enough, that I can look in the mirror and I can solve every single problem I have. And that doesn't mean that you don't need your network of people, right? You don't need your friends, your family, your significant other, your co-workers, and everybody else around you to help you, because that's not the case. But all I'm saying is, when it comes to a challenge, when you're willing to be brave enough to stand there and look your challenge in the face and aggressively approach it, that's when you typically grow and learn the most. I mean, even when I went to Paris by myself, I got in the car and I drove 4 hours in another country to Paris. And like I said, it was terrifying, but I did it because I needed to show myself that I could. Once you can prove to yourself that you can do something, you oddly become fearless. And I pushed through the fear, and I'm so glad I did so. I got to see so many amazing things. I got to experience things that I otherwise would not have experienced if I was too scared to even go. I nearly chickened out and didn't even go by myself, but I just said, you know what? You cannot sit here with these fears and not allow yourself to truly venture out and experience life, because here today, gone tomorrow. You never know what today or tomorrow holds, but all you know is that you get one life, and that if you don't live this life to the fullest, then you're gonna live with regrets. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to live with regrets, and I'm so happy I did so. So make sure to rely on yourself and trust your instinct. I'm not telling you to put yourself in an unsafe situation. Definitely evaluate your surroundings and your situation, but make all of the right decisions for your safety, obviously. And beyond that, get out here and live this thing called life, because it is a huge world. Get out and explore, get out and see things, get out and try new foods, get out and meet new people. And once you do that, you'll really be getting the most out of life. So let's talk about the second point. You know, if your dreams and your journey don't scare the living daylights out of you, then they're not big enough. And that's become somewhat of a cliche term, but it could not be more true. I always wonder, are my dreams big enough? And certain people say, oh my God, you're only 28 and you got the chance to travel the world and go to Europe and all these things. And yes, that is an amazing experience. I don't want to downplay it at all, but I still constantly challenge myself and wonder, are my dreams big enough? Sometimes I feel like they're not, because I'm still scared to leap out on faith and try new things. I want to start my own business. I want to be a business owner and wake up and grind and push myself hard to start a business, but it terrifies the crap out of me, because it's not that stability that I'm experiencing now. It's not the secure benefits and the 401k and all those other things that come along with working for a corporation, but it's something in my heart. It's a nagging thing in my spirit that tells me go out and do it. But I'm terrified, right? And I feel like we all suffer from a little bit of that in different ways. And so some business owners struggle with it in their marriage or in their, faith, or in different things in their life. So I really just want to get this out there to you guys, that it's okay to be terrified. But remember, if you're terrified and you don't do it, that hinders you. If you're terrified and you do it, then it empowers you. So the same way that I drove to Paris fearful, but ended up being fearless once I conquered it, that's the kind of thing that I want to experience when I step out and start my own business, or I move to a whole new country and start over. Just remember, if your dreams aren't big enough, then you're hindering yourself. So I just want to encourage you all to do the thing that scares you the most. Start that business, start over, move to a new place, start a new journey with somebody. Just do the things that you're most terrified to do, because once you do that, you are truly gonna experience something amazing on the other side. Okay, so the third and final point that I want to make is that you're never too young or too old to make a change in your life. Um, a lot of times when I talk to seasoned people that have made mistakes in their life or do live with regrets, majority of them talk about the regrets from the things that they didn't do, not regrets from the things that they did do. Some people regret not starting that business, not going off and marrying that person and starting a family, not moving to a new city and getting that new experience, not taking that new job. So a lot of people don't regret the decisions that they do make, because let's face it, life's meant to be lived and you're gonna make mistakes. So you're gonna do some things that you say, that may not have been the best decision, but guess what? If you keep waking up, then you keep getting the opportunity to do better. No muss, no fuss. You made a mistake and you picked up the pieces and you're going to keep trucking along anyway. So don't let the fear of making a mistake paralyze you and get you to living in this complacent state where you're not happy, but you're too scared to do something different that may cause you to be happy. I mean, they're both a choice. You choosing to be unhappy and you choosing to be happy. So the question is, which one do you choose to be? And trust me, guys, I'm truly preaching to the choir, because this is something that I'm right in the midst of learning. I truly don't like change, and so I'm the type of person that's like, okay, well, my New Year's resolution is gonna be this, or come fall I'll try to do that, but realistically we shouldn't need a new year to change. We shouldn't need a new season to try something different. It should just solely be off the fact that a change is required. And it's hard. We're creatures of habit. It's so easy to wake up and do the same thing because you don't have to truly put that much thought into it. Before you change, it's hard and you have to put a lot of thought into it. But it's totally worth every minute of it. I truly want to get comfortable with change. And so every so often I try to change small things in my life, just because if it's like that for too long, you're going to get too comfortable. So if there's a need for change, you're probably not going to do it anyway. So I challenge you all, and I'm challenging myself as well, to continue to push and look at those little things in your life that you can change, that may be a little bit uncomfortable, but it ain't gonna kill us. So let's band together in this, and let's all commit to one thing in our lives that we are gonna change, and that change should result in a better us and ultimately making us more happy. Let's make the choice to be happy. I mean, life is seriously way entirely too short. You would hate to wake up at, God willing, 87 years old and say like, oh, I didn't do what I wanted to do because I was too scared to do it. Take a leap of faith, trust God, and trust that if he brings you to it, he will bring you through it. All you have to do is have the courage to change what you need to change and truly appreciate it. Okay, guys, so those are the 3 things that I wanted to share with you all that have really helped me. I have so many more things that I just want to jump into, but I don't want to have y'all here for 30,000 years trying to tell y'all about what I learned. So I only want it to be the most applicable thing. So again, sorry that my vlogs have not been as consistent, but I just want to make sure that when I do create a vlog, it's really value added, and it's not me creating a vlog just to say I created a vlog. So I will definitely try to be more timely with these. And it will definitely help me if you guys have any specific topics that you want me to share. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe below. Give me your feedback. It always makes me better. And that's truly the reason why I do these vlogs. I believe that God put me in this world to affect positive change, and I just want to start one video at a time, reaching one person at a time, and truly being that change that I want to see in this world. So we're going to continue to spread love and positivity, and we're going to continue to live our best lives, and we ain't going back and forth with folks, and we ain't going back and forth with ourselves. We're going to trust ourselves and remember that we're the masters of our destinies, and we can create it one change at a time. So in the spirit of the end of this vlog, I can go ahead and stop being cheap and cut on my little Eiffel Tower again. But remember, if there's anything at all that you guys would want for me to share, just let me know, say the word, and we'll discuss it next time. As always, be blessed, be patient, and stress less.